Hey there, it's Melissa Paluzzi with the reading of the month. This reading is going to be for October 2023, and again, I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. We've got 4 Wednesdays in October, so I've pulled 4 cards. Boy, we are going to have a good month. We deserve to have a good month. It does start with your choices, though, so let's talk about that. We start with a fork in the road. All of us can relate to coming to a fork in the road. You're not quite sure which choice you should make. Which direction do you go? This may also indicate that you might be feeling a little stuck and not very empowered to make a choice. And whenever we see this and you don't know which way to go, you have to drop into your heart. You have to be in meditation. You have to ask for guidance and direction if you don't know. And if you really don't know, then you just need to wait a little bit longer. All right? But it's going to be time to make a choice that first week in October. It's time to take the first steps. Decide what you want, and it will help you choose the direction that feels like it supports that desire. What do you choose? And then it's time to step into that. Okay? Once you do that, I love this so much, we get the higher power card, which reminds us that we are here with the physical body and we can make contact with a higher power. You may have prayer, you may have meditation, but your soul is having an opportunity to step forward for you to serve. And so your choice that you made has something to do with this. So there may be an awakening happening here, that you're able to step into this connection with your higher self much easier. And when you do that, the very next thing that happens is that you want to be of assistance to the world. You're very interested in helping other people in some way. And it just feels really good to have this connection going. You feel that love in your heart and you just want to broadcast it out to everybody. So I love the feeling for week 2 of October. I'm really looking forward to having that kind of energy be put out into the world. It's going to be very uplifting to everybody. This is the kind of thing we need when we're seeing problems out in the world. And rather than worry and send a fear monster out with your worry and concern, the best thing to do is to drop into your heart, generate a big field of love, and send that idea out into the world and boost it up with a good vibe instead of worry. Week 3, this goes very well for us because we have the happy card. And this is about being in the moment. This is about staying connected to your higher self, being present in the moment and appreciating all of the happy things that happen. And it's almost like you overflow like champagne bubbles with this feeling of happiness. So being tapped into your higher self, source, universe, God is such a good feeling that we just express. And I imagine you're going to be cheering up everybody all around you all the time. They're just going to see the light shining around you, and it's really going to help everybody lift. And that's kind of how we accomplish our mission here on Earth, is we go out and we do our thing and we let our light shine, and other people get the torch and they turn their light on and it spreads like wildfire. And I know that if you're watching this, that's probably your intention for how you'd like to express in the world. So we have some good news for week 3 in October, that we just feel joyful and uplifted. Stay connected to that. Keep looking for that. Keep that feeling going. That feels awesome to be in that space. And then at the end of October, we got time to go, which means whatever situation that we have been in is done. And it's time for us to let that chapter close and look at the new chapter. Now, we might not know exactly what the new chapter is. We might not know exactly what is the next thing for us. But if we're tapped into this energy, we can get the answer. And if you need to have a pause for a little while until that comes to you, that's okay. We get so uncomfortable with just being. We like to always have a direction. We always like to have our mind focused on something, but it doesn't need to be that way. You can still be present in joy, and you can still be connected to this higher power, and just feel your way through living. You don't have to have a mission for a short time. It's okay. And so it is going to be time to close this door. In tarot, this would be the death card. Doesn't mean somebody's going to die. It just means we're done with that. And so this could look like many different things to all of you. Some of you might change your job. Some of you might change your relationship. Some of you might move. It's just a closing of a door and it will offer an opening to another. Sometimes this is hard to wrap our hearts around because sometimes it feels hurtful. And if you can just let yourself feel the emotions and let them move through you, you'll move through it faster. We oftentimes have grief with things like this, but always know that everything happens in perfect order for your highest and best good. It's always for your highest and best good. And you are always protected, and you don't need to worry so much. Really just start trusting. It'll feel better to you. So whatever this is going to be for your highest and best good. Always. Okay, so that is October. Fork in the road. What do you want? Step in that direction. Connect with yourself. Know which way you need to go. Oh, yay. It leads us to be in communication with our higher power. So maybe I know what you were thinking about doing. And then we feel happy. Oh my gosh. Happy, joyful, light steps. Really inspirational to others. And then we're moving out of a situation that doesn't serve us anymore into something better. This is done. We're moving on. And we can breathe a sigh of relief at that. So October's looking pretty good. Got some major changes. I know we've had lots of changes for September, but October's looking like even more changes in a different way. So whatever we've processed through September, we had a lot of planets in retrograde. We learned a lot. And so we're moving in a different pathway now. So I know a lot of you are interested in that, and that's what you wanted. And so here it comes. Yay! And people are going to start to be feeling better. So that makes my heart joyful. And I'm just going to remind you that I have a psychic development retreat in Carmel, California, November 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We're going to wrap up registration for that very early October. So if you are at all interested, please contact me at melissapaluzzi@icloud.com or 815-319-3176. And you can also reach out to Kelly Raymond, KELI-RAYMOND. She's in California. And so we're really excited about that retreat. We're going to teach that group how to do these kind of things, how to tap into yourself, how to get the information you need, how to contact angels, spirit guides, all that to help you in your journey to use your natural born talents. All right. Everybody has them. We just want to teach you how to wake them up. All right. And then you can be in your knowing, and it feels so much better. Life is so much easier and so much better. I have working on new classes right now. We just started an EFT tapping class to release weight. I will probably run that again in January. So if anybody's interested in releasing some stuff, doesn't have to be weight. It could be old emotional baggage. And we're not tap dancing. We're doing acupressure tapping. Okay? That has come up a time or two. I've heard that. So just so you all know what that is. And we also do group hypnosis in those to help support the subconscious and helping you release what doesn't need to be here anymore. So there's lots of healing going on. I'm working on a law of attraction class and a numerology class. And then, of course, I will rerun my other classes, a crystals class, tarot reading class. I just did an astrology basics, but I have to change the name to be called Astrology Foundations because there was nothing basic about it. It was really good information and a lot of information. So that was so fun. So I'll run all those again. I look forward to seeing you all out there. I hope you have a wonderful October and be kind to yourself. All right. Love you guys.